This is the week between Christmas and New Year's, where we find ourselves reflecting back on the past year and making plans for our future.
Hi, we're Owen, Lynn, and Maggie
of Van Trekking Lifestyle.
We're really glad you found us. Today's episode has 3 distinct chapters, and we hope you enjoy them. First, we're going to talk to you about something that's really important to us, your gift to us.
And Owen's going to read us a story that he really enjoys about a guy experiencing snow for the first time.
And then to close out today's video, before the new year starts, we're going to take you back in time to our old front porch with me playing a Gibson guitar and our oldest granddaughter. We're going to sing a Christmas song to you. I have a present for you.
Hey, I love presents.
You do.
What's in here?
It's the gift that all the viewers this year have given to us.
Oh, wow.
Can you see what's in it?
Yeah, let's see what's in it. It says 4,055.
Any idea what that is?
That's how many comments that we've gotten this year.
4,055 comments. And during this year, we took close to 3 months off. We feel a real closeness to each one of you, especially those of you who comment every single week.
Griddle.
For the longest time, I felt like I'm not a very good cook. So if you notice in the summer months, we pretty much quit doing Griddle Me This. And every person we met when we were out traveling said, why in the world are you not doing that? And we brought it back a couple months ago, and every person we meet is really glad, right?
Yeah, I think so. Next one is
Happy Dance.
We love to get people's happy dance videos. It's one of our favorite things. It always makes us smile so much.
Happy dance, honey. Happy dance.
We laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. It's the best thing. And it makes me feel less goofy whenever I do a happy dance to know that there are a lot of people out there going, Owen, here's your happy dance.
Well, I think they're just mocking how goofy you look.
I don't care. It makes me happy.
Music. Which I have, for years, I have tried to get Owen to incorporate and, play and sing his music in the videos. And he has reluctantly tried it, but everyone has been so gracious and have really enjoyed his songs and his musical talent.
The other thing that people say all the time in the comments to us is that our music is perfect for the videos. And I take that as a compliment because, I was pretty serious about my music. I always have been. And if we put it in the episode, it has to serve a purpose. And I feel good that people actually notice that.
Yeah.
And that's a gift. I'm smiling this year knowing that my music is happy because you guys are listening and you guys like the music of other folks that we pick out. We're competing with Maggie over here who's playing with her squeaky toy.
You.
What is it? You.
Yeah.
You guys are a gift to us. I don't know if you know that or not, but it just makes a difference in our life, doesn't it?
It does. It really
You
does.
remember a few months ago, we bought our home. We decided that we might want to just stop. It's time to stop. And we asked everyone if it brought any value to their lives. And
because we were struggling. Does it bring value? What do we provide to you, the people that watch it? Because we do want to bring value. So we asked that question on Facebook, and we were overwhelmed by with all the responses, and we did not realize that we did make a difference.
The other thing we get from you is you send us comments both on Facebook and on the videos about what they're doing in their life. We had a grandchild, I left last week to go buy a Class B RV, and it's got some miles on it just like we do. And and then when we meet these guys out on the road, it's like we already know each other. We know you know us, but we know you too from the comments. And it just is a perfect thing.
A lot of times when we meet people, we ask them, do you comment? And then what is your name that you go by on YouTube? Because that's kind of how we know who people are.
And sometimes the name doesn't, Mike Manjo is actually Jane.
Yeah.
It doesn't, sometimes the name doesn't match, but we know who you are.
Right. But we do love hearing what's going on in your life. It kind of gives us an insight to our subscribers even more. You know, a lot of people will, you know, comment on what they liked about the video, which really helps us
Right.
in knowing what we need to do and what we don't need to do. But, you know, it's just a special treat when you actually share a part of your life with us too.
There's one more gift in there. This is pretty special. These are the top 25 commenters on our channel. Individual commenters, not the comments, but the individuals who have commented the most this year. If you'll stick around to the end of this video, right before the bloopers, we're gonna read the names of the folks that are the top 25 commenters on our channel, and know that we really, really appreciate these guys. Makes a lot of work for you, but you still love them, don't you?
I do, and it's not just the people that comment. We really appreciate the people that watch and follow us every week. And, you know, we're not a big channel. We're pretty small, but, you know, every single one of you really means a lot to us, and we appreciate you joining us every week.
Thank you for the gift of so many comments, for the gift of the shared stories that you give us. Thank you for liking the music, and thank you for just being you and being part of our community. It means the world to the three of us. I first found this story. It's entitled, "A Man Writes the Best Diary Entry Ever About Shoveling Snow." It comes from the website Stuff Happens, and I found it one morning when we were out traveling pretty early, and I laughed so hard that I woke Lynn up. I want to share it with you. Maybe you'll get just as many laughs. I know I'll probably laugh so much I won't be able to finish, but let's get started. It starts out December 8th, 6 p.m. It started to snow, the first snow of the season, and the wife and I took our cocktails and sat for hours by the window, watching the huge snowflakes drift down from heaven. It looked like a Grandma Moses print. So romantic, we felt like newlyweds again. I love snow. December 9th, we woke up to a beautiful blanket of crystal white snow, covered every inch of the landscape. What a fantastic sight. Can there be a more lovely place in the whole world? Moving here was the best idea I've ever had. I shoveled for the first time in years, and it made me feel like a boy again. I did both the driveway and the sidewalks. This afternoon, a snowplow came along, covered up the sidewalks and closed the driveways, and I got to shovel again. What a perfect life. December 12th. The sun has melted all of our lovely snow. Such a disappointment. My neighbor tells me not to worry about it though. We'll definitely have a white Christmas. No snow on Christmas would be awful. That's why we moved here. Bob says we'll have so much snow by the end of the winter, I'll never want to see snow again. I don't think that's possible. Bob is such a nice man, and I'm really glad he's our neighbor. December 14th. Snow, lovely snow. 8 inches last night. The temperature dropped down to -20, but the cold just makes everything sparkle. The wind took my breath away, but I warmed up by shoveling the driveway and the sidewalks. This is the life. That snowplow came back again this afternoon and buried everything. I didn't realize I'd have to do quite this much shoveling, but I'll certainly get back in shape. I just wish I didn't huff and puff so much. December 15th. 20 inches in the forecast. I sold my van, bought a 4x4 Blazer. We bought some snow tires for the wife's car and 2 extra shovels. We stocked up the freezer. The wife wants to get a wood stove just in case the electricity goes out, but I think that's just completely nuts. We don't live in Alaska after all. December 16th. Ice storm this morning. I fell on my butt on the ice in the driveway putting down salt. Hurt like hell. The wife laughed at me for more than an hour, which I think was really cruel. December 17th. Still way below freezing. The roads are too icy to go anywhere. Electricity was off for 5 hours. I had to pile blankets on to stay warm. Nothing to do but stare at the wife and try not to irritate her. I guess I should have bought that wood stove, but I'm not going to admit it. God, I hate it when she's right. I can't believe I'm going to freeze to death in my own freaking living room. December 20th. Electricity's back on, but we had another 14 inches of that freaking stuff last night. More shoveling. It took all day. Stupid snowplow came by twice. I tried to find a neighbor kid to shovel, but they say they're too busy playing hockey. I think they're lying. I called the only hardware store around to see about buying a blower, and they're out. They might have another shipment in March. I think they're lying. Bob says I have to shovel the snow or the city's going to come by and do it and they'll send me a big bill. I think he's lying too. December 22nd. Bob was right about the white Christmas because 13 more inches of the white crap fell today and it's so cold it probably won't melt until August. It took me 45 minutes to get dressed up just to go outside and shovel, and by that time I had to take a leak. By the time I got undressed and peed and got dressed again, I was too tired to shovel. I tried to hire Bob. He has a plow on the front of his truck for the rest of the winter, but he says he's too busy. I think that a-hole's lying. December 23rd. Only 2 inches of snow today, and it warmed up to 0. The wife wanted me to decorate the front of the house this morning. What, is she nuts? Why didn't she tell me to do that a month ago? She says she did, but I think she's lying. Christmas Eve. 6 inches. Snow packed down so hard by the snowplow, I broke my friggin' shovel. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. If I ever catch that son of a biscuit that drives that snowplow, I'm going to drag him through the snow by his snowballs, and I'm going to beat him to death with my broken shovel. I know he just hides around the corner and waits on me to finish shoveling, and then he comes down the street like at 100 miles an hour and throws snow all over everything I've just done. Tonight, wife wanted me to sing Christmas carols with her and open up presents, but I'm too busy. I got to watch for that daggum snowplow. December 25th. Merry friggin' Christmas. 20 more inches of that friggin' white slop last night. We're snowed in. The idea of shoveling makes my blood boil. God, I hate snow. Then the snowplow driver had the nerve to come by asking for a donation. I hit him over the head with my shovel. The wife says I have a bad temper and a bad attitude. I think she's a friggin' idiot. If I have to watch It's a Wonderful Life one more time, I'm going to stuff her in the microwave and turn it on. December 26th. Still smoke. December 26th. Still snowed in. Why the hell did I move here? It was her idea. She's really getting on my nerves. December 28th. It warmed up to negative 50. We're still snowed in, but my wife is driving me crazy. December 29th. 10 more friggin' inches. Bob says I have to shovel the roof or it's going to cave in. That's the silliest friggin' thing I've ever heard. How dumb does he think I am? December 30th, the roof caved in. I beat up the snowplow driver. He's now going to sue me for $1 million, I bet. Not just for the beating, but I tried to chase him around and shove the broken snow shovel up his butt. The wife went home to her mother. 9 more inches of that friggin' stuff predicted. December 31st. I set fire to what's left of the house. No more shoveling. And then January 8th. I feel so good. I just love those little white pills they keep giving me. But why am I tied to this bed? Well, we hope you enjoyed the little story there about the guy not liking snow. I can relate to that. What's coming up next? Well, our granddaughter, who is now 17, driving and, well, going on 30. But a few years ago, she was 5. And when she was 5, she was out on our front porch at our old home during Christmas, singing Christmas songs with me on the guitar. You like our music, so we're going to share this little concert, a part of both of these songs for you to enjoy. And then right after that, we'll name the top 25 commenters and we'll tell you goodbye. Hope you enjoy it. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, Well, that wraps up another episode, the very last one of 2021.
Wow. So we just wanted to thank you again. And if you haven't subscribed, we would encourage you to subscribe and leave us a comment. Let us know how you're doing so we can keep in touch with you too.
And speaking of comments, these were the top 25 folks who commented on our videos during 2021. We really, really appreciate being so connected to you. I think if you didn't comment every week, we would notice. And
We would, because we've definitely got used to singing your name every week.
Okay, so the very first one, Marcia Gainey,
The Salty Medic,
Judy Strike,
Sandra P.
North Carolina woman Parker,
We've met her too. Sharon H.
our friend F&T,
Patty K.
Tim Martin,
Becky, we love you.
Sally Schrum Block, Mazel Tov,
Roads of Life,
Liz K.
Sherry Weber,
You should do this one.
one of my favorites. Mike Mango, Jane from SC, we love you too.
R.V. Wally,
Larry Vincent,
Joyce Moses.
Richard Coyle,
This next person, you have to get on YouTube pretty early just to get the name David.
but he's one of the first to watch every week. From She to Me, two of our very favorites too.
Michael Becknell,
Bill Sprague,
Sprague.
Sorry.
Jody's Journey.
And that's our 25.
You guys, man, we really appreciate it. And I'm not kidding you. We encourage you to go read the comments that folks leave because I learn a lot every week from reading the comments, don't you?
Yeah, one of the things we forgot to say that we really, really like is that when you give us suggestions about places to go.
Right.
So in our next video, we hope to share with you what we're going to do this winter and ask for you to help us.
Well, it's been a great year. You guys have made it a year that we'll always remember. It's been really special to us. I can't imagine how long we can do this. Maybe we can go another 2 or 3 years or maybe 10 more years. But as long as you keep coming back and watching every week, we're going to keep bringing videos to you. Until we see you again soon, happy tales. Look, Ma, I graduated. Lynn said I should shake my ball. Did it do it? Wait a minute.
It did it.
Hey, look at there. I shook my ball.
do it
Let me see if I
again.
can get it to go back on the other side. It's like you're riding in a saddle.
Do it real fast.
I love you, Maggie.
I think you put Maggie to sleep.
It's a good nighttime story.
It is a good nighttime story. Did you enjoy that?
I did.